Society prepares you to fail when it comes to relationships and dating. I was listening to a song today and it just made me think of this video and it inspired this video, right? I was listening to Jamie Foxx and he has a song called In Love by Now. And you know how some of those love ballads and those pianos, they just get your emotional strings going, right? And so it made me think about relationships and love and how we're set up to fail when it comes to doing so. Because guys, let's just be 100% honest, right? This is a channel about reality. Have you guys ever had your heart broken? Like, I'm not here to shame you. I'm not here to talk mess about you. I'm here to talk to, that hit that emotion inside of you. Have you ever had a heartbreak in your high school, teenage years? I'm talking about a real heartbreak where it took you months to get over that woman. You were actually in love. That emotion had consumed you and blinded you. You had pictured a whole future with this person just to go find her talking to another guy, or for her to break up with you and not give you a valid reason why. Actual heartbreak. If we were being honest, some heartbreaks were so bad that they make you cry. Some heartbreaks are so mad, they cause you to rage. I'm talking about real heartbreak, right? Something that changes your entire view on how you see females and relationships. That feeling that you hadn't quite gotten over, right? Let's talk about it. Let's get it out and let it go. How were you set up to fail when it comes to relationships in society? So when it comes to relationships in society, as a young age, through Disney and all these different cartoons and the Beauty and the Beast, and the prince gets the wife, the queen at the end, it teaches you to be a simp through R&B music, right? And we can look at this stuff now as an older man and see what it is for what it is, right? But as a child, you can't decipher what's real and what's fake. So as a child, you take this stuff in and you think it's the real stuff. You think this is how women really operate and how they really feel, right? So you go get the woman flowers. You go open doors for her. You go ask her how her day is. You compliment her on how she looks, right? But oftentimes in the reality world, these things turn women off, unfortunately. So you've developed a whole simp mind state from a young age into your teenage years. And the delusion is so big, right? You'll see a woman that you like, and we've all been through this. You'll see a young woman that you like. You're enamored by her beauty. You start thinking about what the relationships would look like, the marriage would look like with the kids and the white picket fence and all these different things that are portrayed to you as a young child. You start looking into the future, and this is one of our best assets as a man. We can look down the road and plan, right? So There's been times in our younger years where you'll see a woman and you'll think about marriage and all the different types of stuff, and you ain't even ran up and talked to this woman. That's how bad the mind state and the propaganda and how deep the propaganda is. And it makes you delusional. Because once you had your heart broken, you realize a fateful thing. And delusion is so deep, guys will get heartbroken, guys will go into divorces and still remarry and still get back into relationships and do the same exact stuff that wasn't working. That's how deep the programming is. This is the thing you have to understand about women, right? And this is a video I had to make, but I didn't want to make it because I didn't want to break down some of you guys' fantasies when it comes to relationships and dating. But if I don't tell you guys the truth, you're going to struggle and you're not going to know why, right? It took me a while to come to this understanding. As men, we have to live in the real world because we have real consequences behind our actions, right? So this is the thing you have to realize about female nature. Female nature is female nature. A woman is going to be a woman no matter what, which means what? Her love is conditional. The only people's love in your life to where their love is going to be unconditional is your parents. And you know what the messed up thing is? We live in such a backward society that half of y'all don't even have good parents. So some of you guys will never really truly know what it feels like to be loved unconditionally. Some of you guys were neglected by your parents or your mother or your father. Some of you don't even know who your parents were. Some of you were in orphanages, given away at birth. Love from another woman that's not linked to your bloodline is conditional most times. What do you mean, Miles, by conditional? Conditional in the aspect of if you're not making if you're not making a good amount of income, if you're not good with your money, if you're not protecting at a high level, that woman's going to find a different man to do those things for. And the fucked up thing is about this delusional society is that you can do those things at a high level and the woman will still leave you. See, back then, if you just had money and you could protect the woman, that woman's gonna sit right there. But now you got to be emotionally intelligent. You got to be talk to her in a certain way. Hell, we're so delusional in our society. A woman will literally reject you. She will be attracted to you, but as soon as you pull out an Android phone, when she has an iPhone, as soon as you exchange numbers and she sees those green messages, she's gonna ghost you. This is how delusional people have gotten. And this is how stupid relationships have gotten. Just thinking about this delusion of our society, this is why most men don't even want to do this shit. Because it's the stupidest shit that you could ever fucking think of. Right? That women will cross you out for. So love is conditional most times, right? Women cheat. And so the breakups, that's when you guys get an awareness about how women truly act. Because Then you'll realize the woman was talking to multiple guys. Sometimes she was even cheating on you. And what makes you so angry is the fact that she was so good at hiding it and that you were so blinded. You were fully committed in the relationship, really 10 toes down, willing to sacrifice and do whatever it took to make the shit work. And she still left. Men value loyalty. And this is why that angers you. But here's the downside to that. The downside to that is you start thinking that all women are like that. That all women will cheat on you. All women are capable of cheating on you. But you go through a cycle where you just hate women because one of them done you wrong. And that's a delusional space as well. Because some women actually like you and want to be with you, right? That doesn't mean she wants you to be broke and out of shape. That does not mean that, right? But you're so blinded. See, first you start off blinded by love from the propaganda and the Disney Channel and all of that, movies, the love movies and romance and Titanic and all that. And then on the back end, you're delusional as well because you start hating women. In the red pill space, they call it red pill raging. You're literally can't stand women because one woman or two women out of a billion done you wrong, right? And if we were to be honest about that, there was a woman that you overlooked that probably would have treated you a lot better, but you overlooked her because this woman looked a little bit better. We've been through that as well as men, right? So how do you ensure loyalty? How do you ensure consistency whenever it comes to relationships? Well, you have to self-improve, guys. If you're constantly trying to level up in your money, trying to level up in your fitness, if you're trying to level up in your business, or trying to level up in, your house, your style, anything like that, or you're maintaining a high level, she's gonna sit right there, right? A rational, logical woman, not a delusional woman, and a lot of modern women are delusional. But the few that you can come across, and you have to have the keen insight and the keen senses to sense good women, right? If you overlook these women, you're gonna be devastated because these women don't come and grow on trees in today's world, right? So you're gonna have to have the senses and the sight to recognize a good woman, and you have to be a good man yourself, right? But in this delusional world, sometimes that is not enough. Like, comment, subscribe, share your video if you like the video. You guys comment your thoughts below. I want to know what you guys think about this video. Did I help you guys out? Did I arouse some emotions or anything like that? Did I help you guys out? Just let me know in the comment section. If you guys want to support the show, all the ways you can support the channel or in the description below. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys have a good day, good week, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.